Calling case number 22393437. This is Pasadena Investments LLC versus Dwayne Davis Jr. and all occupants at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007.
Your Honor, for the record, Attorney Frederick J. Coleman, P. 56548 on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, Mr. Davis at this time owes $6,706, court cost of $157. This is a subsequent hearing.
All right, Mr. Davis or Ms. Davis? Okay,
yeah, I'm
the
beneficiary of Dwayne Davis right here. The beneficiary.
What is it?
Are you Dwayne?
Welcome back to another wild courtroom showdown, folks. Today's case takes us straight into the bizarre world of sovereign citizens. People who think clever wordplay can magically erase legal obligations. At the center of this legal circus, Dwayne Davis Jr., a tenant facing eviction, and a judge who has absolutely no patience for nonsense. This isn't just a rent dispute. It's a battle between reality and delusion. And trust me, the twists in this one are jaw-dropping. We've got pseudo-legal jargon, attempts to dodge basic questions, and yes, a defendant who outright refuses to even admit who he is. Stick around, because by the end of this hearing, you'll see why these courtroom antics almost never end well for sovereign citizens. Let's dive in.
Excuse me, are you Dwayne Davis Jr.?
I'm the beneficiary owner right here.
Do you reside at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007?
Yes, the estate does assign there.
Do you reside in that property?
The beneficiary, yes.
The person I'm talking to, is that the person who is in this property at 2170 East Jefferson? You're not answering my question.
I don't fully understand it. Say it again.
All right, okay. At this point, I don't see anyone who resides at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007. If you do reside there, please make the court aware of it.
Okay.
Your Honor, since the defendant has not identified himself as the defendant in this particular case.
I just did. I just told you I'm the beneficiary.
Your Honor,
the name.
Your Honor, since the defendant has not identified himself as a person in this property, he's attempting to try to act like he's a sovereign. This property is owned and is an apartment building. We're asking for a default judgment at this time. If he decides to pay it, that's great. If not, we'll be moving forward after time expires.
Before we proceed with this matter, can I ask the director, the beneficiary? I'm talking to the police.
Notice how quickly Davis dodges the simplest of questions. Are you Dwayne Davis Jr.? Instead of a yes or no, he launches into confusing statements about being a beneficiary. This is a classic sovereign citizen tactic. Never directly acknowledge the court's authority, because in their twisted worldview, admitting their legal identity somehow binds them to laws. But here's the problem. Judges don't play games. If you refuse to identify yourself, you're basically giving away the case before it even begins.
My legal person, I'm showing you right here, a corporation. Can you write me in 21 days and provide me evidence that you have legal?
Your Honor, none of that is required by law in this court. I'm asking for a default judgment this time. Quit wasting the court's time. If he wants to file the appropriate court paper or identify himself to the court as you've requested on numerous occasions, then we can proceed forward. At this time, playing these legal games is against. I
have a birth certificate right here.
The law. Two, we provide the court with a lease agreement. We provide the court with the ledger. We're asking for a default judgment.
The court is in receipt of a summons, a complaint, a demand for non-payment of rent, as well as a lease agreement.
The summons was never notarized.
Signed with Dwayne Davis Jr., as well as the proof.
And here's where the judge and opposing counsel show their experience. They've seen this movie before. The plaintiff's lawyer immediately calls it what it is: gamesmanship. Sovereign citizens often believe that if they can tie the court up in technicalities and pseudo-legal word salad, the case can't move forward. But the truth? Courts deal in facts, not fantasy. And the fact here is simple. Unpaid rent equals eviction.
Mr. Davis, Dwayne Davis Jr. How much is your monthly rent?
I want to say 900.
When's the last time you paid rent?
Long time. Siri paid my back balance, but Pasadena never put it to my account. So I consider Pasadena either took the money or what. I don't know what they did with it, but Siri definitely paid it. It's on the record. It's on my the record with the Siri. You can find it in their profile. But they're supposed to pay my back balance.
I don't know. I can't find it in my profile. So you qualify. Sarah paid. How much did Sarah pay?
They paid up to like September, but they didn't pay they're supposed to pay July, August, September, but Pasadena never put that to my account.
Your Honor, if it wasn't applied, my client didn't receive it.
This is where reality crashes into the sovereign bubble. The landlord's attorney presents cold, hard documents, the lease, the ledger, and proof of service. That's all a judge really needs. Meanwhile, Davis is rambling about corporations, legal persons, and birth certificates. Here's the takeaway. In a courtroom, paperwork beats word games every single time. If you don't pay rent, no amount of magic grammar is going to save you.
That is not our burden. Okay. It's his burden.
But that's in documents though that they were supposed to pay. I have it in documents.
Your Honor, I'm not going to sit and argue all day, Your Honor. Bottom line is, the money is for his benefit. It is not for my client's benefit. Just like paying a mortgage payment. If I send a mortgage payment in, if it's not received, it's still on me. If you send a mortgage payment on my behalf and it's not received, it's still on the person who has the mortgage. He's the renter. It is his responsibility to have the money paid, or to whoever's paying on his behalf that we receive it. We have done everything we're supposed to do. The documentation speaks for itself. At this time, again, I'm requesting for either default judgment or judgment by hearing.
And then I'm talking to the plaintiff. Can you just write me and saying that you have authority as a publisher?
I'm not writing. I'm not
Mr. Davis. This is a landlord-tenant court. This is summary proceedings. This is the second hearing, and you're afforded legal counsel. Legal counsel was available. They said that they could not assist you at this matter. Are you even identifying yourself as Dwayne Davis Jr.?
No, I'm the beneficiary of that name.
So are you not Dwayne Davis Jr.?
No, I am not.
And now the excuses begin. Davis suddenly claims that Sarah, a COVID relief fund, paid his rent, but the money mysteriously never reached the landlord. This is where things take a darker turn. If those funds were sent to Davis and he failed to forward them to the landlord, that's not just negligence. It could be theft or fraud. It's a subtle but serious detail. Because while sovereign citizens love to challenge authority, what they often overlook is that misusing federal relief money can bring real criminal consequences.
The court has not received the call or answer from Dwayne Davis Jr. Does anyone on this Zoom reside at 2170 East Jefferson, number 1007? Is anyone present who lives in that property on this Zoom?
Your Honor, again, no one's responded, asking for my default judgment. We can submit it to the court before the end of the day, along with a full ledger.
Default judgment granted.
Thank you, Judge.
Please submit the paperwork. Colin, you're free to leave. Well, nobody identified themselves, so
At this point, Davis is running out of rope. The judge lays it out clearly. This is summary proceedings, a fast-track process designed to resolve landlord-tenant disputes quickly. Yet instead of defending himself with facts, like receipts, payments, or evidence, Davis is still clinging to his beneficiary identity. In legal terms, this is self-sabotage. Refusing to engage with the court on its terms is the fastest way to lose.